Alright, I'm gonna record this because I have a feeling it's gonna get really interesting.
Thyre, you need to do like how like actual police do and just be like, get on the ground, put your hands
No.
up.
Start yelling at him.
I'm just be like, get on the ground, remove your backpack, take off the helmet.
Place your weapons in the floor above your head.
I wonder why they're all typing, because this is gonna go really slow.
Yeah, like honestly.
Fucking CT ran into the fucking engine room. Fucking asshole. Alright. He ran out. Am I supposed to chase him after he's run out of the fucking room?
I mean, I did it when I saw a CT run straight out of a third floor.
Okay.
Because he had to
I don't want to
be
just
in
fucking
an AOS
abuse
area
Battalion.
to
Like, I just
leave
got
an
this.
AOS area.
Margie Skyghost,
See?
you wanna go to the
If
officers
he was
detention
walking
center?
out, if he was seen walking
Sure.
out
No,
from
I
inside
fucking
an
followed
AOS
him
area,
in.
User left your
He,
channel.
like, jumped.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Oh my god, thinks of the fucking lunch. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have left. I'll stay till 50 and then I'm gonna get off.
Oh no. He's asking questions why we're here.
Speak first, Margie.
Good job, Skyghost.
I mean, I come in with the saves, dude. I think I spelled that wrong.
You get my slash me.
I mean, did you see what I said for the save too?
Buddy joined your channel.
What's up, buddy?
Roman, go on
Yeah.
3rd floor and just camp it. Sit at the desk.
What's going on?
PassiveRP.
Oh. Oh, why is 501st here?
Alright. Well, Lieutenant Fixer,
wanna
you are
camp it?
currently being detained for reasons I cannot state. Please come with me.
Why is Brennan here?
What?
He's running, he's running. Get him, boys, get him.
Yeah,
Hey, where
that's a
are you guys
negative. Hold! All of you hold!
Wait, why?
Margie Hundo, stop the submit!
His voice is so
Stop
cringy.
your damn blasters!
Find him. Find him.
Listen to your Admiral.
We're disobeying Admiral orders.
Why is he running?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go make sure.
So you just keep me in the dark? Is that what the Coruscant do now?
You told me to stop and I stopped.
Something to do with.
He's the one who's running.
Something to do with Captain Rex.
Chasing someone. Are you guys in the elevator?
I don't know. We're stopped right here in front of him.
Me and Brendan are blocking the elevators down here.
Perhaps we should go help, Captain.
I agree.
Jesus, the firefish are triggered down here.
Whoa, are they firing? What's going on down there?
Take down Rex.
They're firing. What are you doing?
On?
Rex just shot him.
ARC, this is on Senate orders. It's nothing to do with the Admiral or any of you guys, alright? It's not needed, it's on a need-to-know basis and you don't need to know.
Shield's at the store back here. Shield is blocking off. Everybody back up to this door.
Shoot him if he keeps talking.
I require your assistance, brother.
Good point, good point.
Get the fuck off.
So I recommend detaining Captain Rex.
Detain them both. Detain them both.
Prevent them from exiting. Prevent them from exiting.
Do not detain me, you're going to get Senate orders if you do.
No.
You just hit him?
Yeah, keep hitting him. It stuns him for a couple seconds.
I don't think we're supposed to
Someone hit him. Someone get ready to strip him.
I forgot my strip bind.
Colonel.
Get Rex.
Colonel. I would also like Captain Rex detained. For the time being.
Negative. Senate, do not detain me.
Which senator?
You're on my ship.
I don't see a senator in this room.
Randall Cora.
I require your assistance, brother.
There's no senator ordering anything around here, Cat.
I can't get him.
That Senator Randall actually is on this ship.
The way I see it, he can be detained, and then the senator can explain. What
I was recently saw him about an hour ago.
You're 100% correct, Michael.
This is really
Commander
difficult.
Rex, Captain Rex, you're making this more difficult on yourself than...
Fixer, you bind it to me.
Can we like, what's it called, back off until we get him to, what's it called?
He's probably confused on what CG is.
Hound, stand down. Hound, stand down. Before we do this, I'd like to see the senator message. Let's not act rashly here. He has orders from the senators, so let's get the senators.
Stop running around. Let's just see the message.
Oh, there's the,
Alright, hold on. CG. Stand down.
Everyone stand down.
Senator says that Rex is not the person we are after.
I'm sorry, I'm still letting him detained. Just for the time being, until the senator can speak to me. Please and thank you.
I require your assistance, brother. In a military situation.
Right, you are. So can he please be detained now? It shouldn't take this long.
He seems to be very slippery.
Very slippery. He's just walking.
You try to grab.
Are we supposed to hit him?
I forgot the backslash.
He won't stop.
This is funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up because I don't. This is kind of embarrassing.
This is why we need training, boys. Come on. Oh, I think I came there.
So,
Hey guys, let's make way for the senator here.
Make way.
Get me the hell out of this situation, Randall.
Commander Rex, be quiet.
Yeah.
I would like to speak to the senator.
Stated. Rex
It's
is
an
not
order,
the
Rex.
one we're after. We're after Fixer. He has leaked the documents to an unknown terrorist cell, and it is confirmed, by the way.
Oh my God,
I have
Hound.
Fixer currently detained.
Information file.
May I see these files?
The file that you're queued in.
I'm sorry, Admiral, but the Senator outranks your say. So we will not be detaining Commander Rex.
Oh, fire, shut
Can you please just be quiet? I did not address you, friend.
I require your assistance, brother! In a military situation, a senator does not outrule the admiral.
Does a senator not outrule an admiral?
No, in a military situation, a senator literally has...
Unbind me. Who just bound me? Unbind me.
Senators do not hold military power.
God damn it, Hound.
Let's all be quiet, please. So, Senator Corum and I can talk about Commander Rex. And don't forget.
That is the file he illegally spliced into, and it was picked up, and we believe he purposefully leaked it.
Leaked it to
What you
who?
see in that document, we don't know. That's the problem. But as you can see, it was compromised. So now this whole operation is under a lot of scrutiny right now.
Why is the ARC Sergeant up here?
Everything on that document is sensitive.
Why was Rex told to not see you?
Extremely
I know, I was
sensitive.
shown it a few days ago.
Want me to leave this ARC Sergeant down there?
Dude, I fucking love Delaney's voice.
The sergeant? Ask the XO why his sergeant's here. Just be like, Alpha, is there a reason your sergeant's here?
A few days ago, we had an intruder on the ship. We had an intruder on the ship who attempted to splice into this very file and steal others. Fixer here stopped it and found the data splicer, but it seemed he didn't just destroy it, and he decided to take a peek for himself and unencrypt it. In doing so, he released the files, and they were snatched up by whoever is running this terrorist operation that we are trying to stop. And we believe he leaked it. Which is why he's being detained, so we can question him to figure out what the hell is going on.
Have fun with this little mini
What
event.
does Commander Rex
Don't
have
fuck
to do with
yourselves
this?
up too bad.
But he comes on to my
You should
ship.
read the doc and you'll know.
I should be informed when one of my men is being detained. It shouldn't be a commander coming up and performing the acts of mutiny. That's how it should be.
How is it mutiny?
I require your
Senator
assistance!
my orders.
Right next to you.
Commander Rex didn't exactly handle this in the most informed way, sir. This could have been handled much more sensitively without causing this cluster. Yeah,
I
I'll say
am
it
not
right
allowed
J
to
guy.
inform him on his order. I'm not allowed.
You can't
I wasn't
tell the Admiral
allowed.
that
He
you
can
have
give
to
up the
detain
order
someone
of
on
sensitive
Senate orders before
no,
you start
no,
doing
I
it,
can't.
so you're just
He's
gonna...
already
His order's
informed
not
of
to do
it.
so.
God, what's going on?
He knows what information was taken.
You wanna talk something? It was his orders not to do so. All right. So I was gonna respect that order.
Alright, so apparently it would have been too hard to inform the Admiral beforehand and deciding to just make a clusterfuck and letting him get pissed off because you didn't share that information, even what little you could. I see. I now understand why you handle special operations.
So again I ask, why was Commander Rex involved in this?
They're the battalion that is involved in this little operation we have going. To involve another battalion would only complicate things.
It don't matter if we're involved, sir. I just think it could have been handled better.
I agree. So you say he took a peek and decrypted it. How does that automatically release it into the galaxy?
All due respect, sir, perhaps we should move this to the brig outside of Prying Eye.
I agree. Can we move this to the brig?
We have an interrogation room open.
Someone stole our table, but it should work fine.
I'm
seeing your CG method. Don't make me.
No, that's only when Margie's in the interrogation room. Let's go, Fixer.
Don't worry, Fixer. I don't have to crack you.
This room will do.
I thought we were going to brig.
No need.
What? He just said we're going to brig, and also now he says no.
Alright, CG's problem, let them lock it down. Let's go.
Guard the door, Roman.
Yeah, Roman. Goes in.
This would look so much better if we had another staff sergeant just right here.
Out of character. I have an issue with some people, man.
Don't we all? I have issues.
Oh, Art didn't say anything. Oh. Art,
Yeah,
no, the commander was mean to me.
Roman, shut
Yeah,
up.
Art's kind of... Oh, hold on. I hope they can't hear me. Oh, that'd be embarrassing. Yeah.
I would like to request for my second lieutenant to stay at the door and guard to make sure nobody comes up here.
He literally backed over he literally backed away super far.
Okay. Roman, stay and guard. Everybody else off now.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
I require your assistance, brother!
Should we get this started?
Sorry, place him in the chair.
Oh boy, what do you got in store for me? Let me get some water, maybe some stabbing. Oh, maybe even electrocution. Like that torture kit that you so blase handed out. Oh, did you know that? They just have those lying around.
Alright, Margie, we're pretty civil here.
Just waiting on the Admiral to begin this.
This is your operation there, Senator. You fancy yourself a military
What?
man. Go, speak.
Yeah.
I was only
You're the
just
one who pulled us
informed
into
of
here
this
to talk to us.
operation. Well, yes,
You said you saw the
I'd like
file
to know
several
what's
days
happening.
ago.
More like several moments ago.
You just said you read it days ago.
Oh, no. It was moments ago.
Well, I cannot share the details right now because it is very sensitive, but our fixer here decided that he should, you know, after someone came onto the ship to steal and decrypt that exact same file, who we believe that person that came onto the ship is affiliated with these people, or else why would he go for that file? Seems he decided that after it was already tried once to decrypt it, that he'll do it. So he decrypted it and started prying through files that he has no right to see, and in doing so he has opened up, I'm not a very technical man, but he seemed to have opened up some hole or some exploitable weakness, and the information was stolen. And not just stolen, it was wiped. So every single bit of intel we had is now gone. No, I don't think there's any need for that. It was wiped. There's nothing left.
So, sir, talk to me.
Let's see. What about the Knights of Cain? All those. Oh, let's talk about Tarsus. How about that? Randall.
How about that?
Go on.
Shall we? Let's see. I mean, we don't even have to really... Well, I mean, you know what? You don't want to talk about it, but let's just talk about it. Operation Hammerfall.
I said go for it.
Operation Hammer. Okay. First off, 501st Commander. Okay. under Admiral and Senate order. Jedi involved. Data pads, charred bodies. List goes on.
About a planet that was attacked from orbit and completely devoid of life. Yes, there's going to be charred bodies there.
Yeah. The more important part of it is the bottom. No.
For war crimes.
That's what's
Yes.
puzzle. Obviously, someone
That is because
wants
you
to
leaked
find you, and
either purposefully, which I believe, or accidentally, you made the information vulnerable and it was taken by the same people that we are hunting, who are terrorists.
well, I really needed to know.
And
the
in your
most information
curiosity,
so
you
I could-
decided to pry into things that weren't yours to pry into.
Obviously, something's trying to be covered up here, and it needs to be brought out to the people that need to be seeing it. Not
It's
just
a
put
covert
sweats under the rug.
operation. Bringing it out is the worst thing that could happen. We're hunting down terrorists.
Because if it
We're
wasn't
attempting
going
to
be...
detonate some sort of toxic bomb above Coruscant.
Commander Rex, due respect, you're not needed here.
He doesn't have his helmet on.
The table.
Rex.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Man, not the comms link on my helmet.
Alright,
That's on the table over
I
there.
forgot before we pulled him in there, I was getting signals that his comm link had been compromised, and I forgot to grab it before we ran in here. And I
That is
just
true.
remembered.
Oh, compromise.
You were getting some comm signals. Mind telling us who they
That's all
were?
I needed to do.
Yes,
That was the
you
only one I
were.
knew. I had to do that.
If only the highest authority on the ship was informed of any of this. Thank you, Commander Rex.
I hate his freaking words.
I hate
Pick up your
his
shield,
voice
Margie.
thing.
Who was sending you transmissions? Because it wasn't
Wouldn't you
anybody
like
on
to
this
know?
ship. I would like to know.
Just some static interference. Nothing I haven't, you know, my comms on my back.
Some static interference that sounds like words.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting. So you didn't get some, you know, transmissions telling you that they are coming and they are right next to you and that you need to hide. And then when you responded to them, asking if you should hide, they said it is no use. Also, from what we're seeing, the person that contacted you is one of the people on this list that we are hunting for organizing a terrorist attack. Which you should know, since you peeked around that little document.
You're not allowed to go in there unless you get permission.
Who's in there?
Admiral list. Oh, what is on this list since you know some?
Names and locations of people and places affiliated with this terror attack. We believe members in the Republic have been compromised, like yourself, who are attempting to strike at the Republic. We are attempting to save lives here.
Wow.
So, Senator,
That means sending mine.
if I may, for a moment. How did you the transmissions from Fixer's pack?
From his pack?
Yeah,
What do you
how
mean?
did you get his transmissions? You're saying that he received all these
That is a
transmissions.
very good point, considering.
If they just happened, how do you know?
Because we knew he was compromised. We wanted to know
I don't
who he
know,
was talking
because
to.
on my comm
It's been
link-
several days.
Why are all of a sudden all these regular clones being able to
I
fly?
want to check something. Fixer, what is your personal code for your comm pack?
What do you mean? Oh, if I told personal stuff.
Like Trax is always
Don't
trying
be
to
cute,
fly.
Fixer.
Ha ha ha.
You don't seem to have any problem releasing sensitive data, so go ahead and tell him.
Well, you don't have too much problem finding out about everything I do, so you should know already.
Fixer, just give me the damn code, please. I'm trying to help you.
Dang, I was gonna pull out a crowbar and hit the Admiral.
You could have just asked me.
Said
We were
you seem to
tracing
already
his
know
recent
everything.
communications. Why, I do. There's a transcription of
Senator.
one of them.
Senator! Colonel! Captain
Yes,
Fire!
Yes.
Please. Be ready for anything, please. Senator! The transmission that asked Fixer to hide was the same transmission used to contact me. From you. The same signal used to say, "This is Randall Corum."
Oh, see, that's because I didn't want to change characters. And I didn't have time to set my name, so that's what I said. It was OC, yeah.
What did he say?
Because then I would have needed to change back, and then I'd have to wait for minutes. Here, rip.
What did he say, Margie?
She just didn't want to switch characters.
I know, but what, why?
That's what the same frequency is.
I was talking to you and Fixer at the same time.
Change characters.
I wasn't going to be repeatedly putting in that stuff, as I was talking to you both simultaneously with two different conversations.
But he didn't hide, did he?
No, because the transmission told him not to. And to tell them nothing.
Anyone hear that?
I believe it's just a simulation.
So, what is the name of this, terrorist cell?
We don't know. We don't think they're actually very well organized, seeing as their attempt utterly failed and they've been trying to pick up the pieces ever since.
Not
Things have been
organized,
getting worse and worse.
but they had a Jedi Master?
Yes, which, due to our reports, and which is why a file on the Knights of Cain was in that little thing that he stole. Jedi Master Toaz was supposedly killed 3 months ago in an attack on a Jedi outpost on Nar Shaddaa, I guess. They were reported KIA confirmed. And it's been stirring up some of the Knights of Cain because apparently Toaz is back. And he seems to be getting into
It's getting boring.
a bit of treason and terrorism.
And have you spoken to the Grand Master of the Order?
When I've had the time, I've attempted to, yes. I told him we've been getting some strange reports about one of his recently KIA Jedi, and he has yet to respond.
I require your assistance, brother.
You see what he did, Margie?
Now what?
He put /me strokes his, and then he put /me dash.
I don't know what to make of it. I'd be able to help you more if I'd been informed.
The reason you were not informed is because we did not want to put even more of this ship in danger. Having Rex aboard and on the same page is dangerous enough. It's been targeted several times before on
What's
other
my
missions
staff sergeant
off-world.
on about?
We didn't want to put you in jeopardy. There have been 3 attempts on his life.
What are you saying to get away from me?
It's them. It's just them. The naval has a stem pointing at it.
Putting the
Get
head
that
of
away
the ship
from me.
on
What are you
that same
doing?
page would
I'm gonna
be
scratch up my arm.
disastrous. I didn't want you to just, you know, pass away in your sleep or have a random quote-unquote suicidal episode and wind up dead. I'd rather you not.
Yeah, your PO3 is poking my staff sergeant with a stim.
So tell him
Poke
to
him
fuck
back with a
off.
baton.
So tell him to fuck off. How about that?
I heard laser
If he
bolts
doesn't.
poke pretty well. Don't
Well,
actually
Fixer
shoot
here
him.
has been
That'd be bad.
Fixer here has been pretty pretty crucial to my security, actually. Since, you know, long before you were even talking.
Wow! Oh, look at how it has him at fucking fist point.
I mean, the senator basically said to shoot him, so...
Shoot who?
The
The
naval.
main thing we want to know is
Michael?
what compelled him
Yeah.
to decrypt.
He's not a clone, so it's not
and
breaking
get
Brotherhood
into that
code.
file, which was locked behind several encryptions for a reason. That's what we want to know.
He's supposed to be a clone.
I think if you're above the rank of Ensign, you're not a clone.
Yeah, Ensign Plus is you're not a clone.
So technically, if someone kills the Admiral, it's not breaking Brotherhood code.
By doing that, you
I require
jeopardized
your
the
assistance,
501st,
brother.
myself, and this ship. By doing that. Now they know exactly who's hunting them, and they're going to do everything in their power to kill them. And I'm assuming now that you're on that list, because now you know about it. So doing that, you've jeopardized hundreds of lives.
It's a hyperspace button, see what happens.
You don't need to go poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Is this not what commandos were designed for, Senator? Take
We're
out.
poking
Just
files
like this.
on our own
That
ship.
lamp is brand new.
There
We're
was
taking out
nothing
clips, just like this.
Yeah. Well, actually, not even a lamp.
It wasn't a crook.
It's just a light bulb.
It was a file on our ship that he decided to decrypt and look at.
Yeah.
There's no reason he should have done that.
So then, Fixer, tell me, why?
I'm starting to think he knows a little bit more about this than he's letting on. Since he's refusing to cooperate or even think up an excuse.
Come on, Fixer. You know I like you. So tell me.
Come on, Fixer, speak up.
I'm starting to believe he's an accomplice in all of this, seeing as he's not willing to tell us why.
Fixer, just speak. Please, for me.
Margie, don't use a commander's name in vain. Especially a deceased one.
You've jeopardized hundreds of lives and you're acting like a stubborn child. Why did you try to hack your way into that file? We're hunting terrorists, and you've just jeopardized everybody on that mission. It's either because he's an accomplice in this, and he should be treated just like all the other terrorists, or he did it out of his own free will, just to get into it to have a look.
Put that away, fire.
That's what I thought.
Anyways.
Since you know so much about me, you should be able to figure it out.
If I go with what I know,
Fixer.
I'm gonna call you a traitor.
Fixer, I don't know everything. So tell me.
Well, thought to myself, this is a matter of Republic security, so I should know as much information as I possibly can.
He just told us.
I don't know if I believe that, because you poked into a lot of
What
files.
even is Nemoidian?
Almost everything in that document.
If it concerns the Republic, then it's a concern of mine.
So we should just start giving all sensitive information down to the lowest clone trooper? Not every single trooper needs to know everything that's going on for their protection and the Republic's protection.
it seems like you've already made your decision.
I'm just waiting on the Admiral and you to actually tell us why.
I have a clear shot on the Admiral. Should I take it?
Already told you.
Nah, but if you have a clear shot on the Chancellor, you probably should.
I have a clear shot on the Roman.
More, nothing less.
Push on me, bitch. What are you looking at? Alright. I have a clear shot on the Admiral.
This is very anticlimactic.
I still a cushion.
Cushion? I forgot.
I'll leave this up to the Admiral then. Just know, Fixer, from this point on you're going to be watched very closely until we figure out what exactly is going on here.
Closer than you.
Is that a threat?
Oh god.
Just an observation.
You don't seem to be taking this very seriously, do you? You've jeopardized the lives of well over 1,000 Republic civilians, lives, troopers, medics, everything.
Thank you.
Just keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm. Alright, thank you.
We're not even in an event room. Is this over? I'm bored.
Board standing here.
Colonel, Captain, you're dismissed.
Thank you. Why are people talking in global chat about Chronic joining? Can someone check if he's streaming? Did you hear that?
What did you say?
He said, Colonel Captain, you're dismissed. And we walked out the door and he was like, you're not dismissed, Fixer.
I thought just saying it.
Roman, pull your DC-15S. There, stand on my right.
I think they're coming.
Oh, Chronic's joining the server.
Are you watching him stream?
Yeah, he's legit joining the server right now.
Name. Tell me his name as soon as you see it.
He's streaming right now. He's like... Oh, he's in. He's about to spawn.
What's his name? Tell me his name. Tell his name.
He's gonna make his character name right now.
Calm down.
Oh, his game just crashed.